All right, lightening things up here for a second. Shooting for the stars, it is Mars or bust for our next guest, who attended her first ever space camp at 5 years old and graduated from the Advanced Space Academy at the age of 16. And now this teenager is looking to become part of the first human mission to Mars. Please welcome Alyssa Carson to the show. Alyssa, great to talk with you today. You want to go all the way to Mars. I heard that takes like 8 months to get there. Are you ready for that trip?
Yeah, it's definitely a long trip. We currently are looking at about a 6-month journey to get to Mars.
Okay.
Hopefully technology can continue to develop. We do know that it's possible to get there in about 6 weeks, but obviously those technologies take a while to get all sorts of tests done and all set for and safe for space travel, really.
Absolutely. Give me the story. I mean, this started when you were a little kid. You wanted to be an astronaut. Tell me how this all came together.
Yeah, totally. Basically, I've just really been interested in space ever since I was a little girl. I started off by just going to space camp just to learn a little bit about even what space was. And then I kind of progressed from there, looking for any sort of opportunities that interest me, but I also thought would benefit my resume. So it's just always been looking for any sort of experience I could get, whether that was microgravity flights, getting my pilot's license, scuba diving, any sort of experiences along the way to help build up the resume.
Any big inspirations for you? Anybody that inspired you?
Oh, there's definitely been so many people to have inspired me. And I know for sure a big one was astronaut Sandra Magnus. She was a shuttle astronaut, and I met her when I was 9. And she really inspired me. That didn't necessarily matter the age, that I decided that I wanted to do this. If I continued to put in the hard work, then it could become a reality.
That's it's such a cool thing to see somebody actually achieve what they wanted to do since they were a little kid. We just had the pictures of you as a little girl. When you get to Mars, what are you expecting to find? What do you want to do?
Yeah, totally. Well, right now I'm at Florida Tech and I'm studying astrobiology. And so basically with kind of that astrobiology background, I will hopefully be doing some of like the research and the science to do on Mars. So that would be testing soil samples, looking for signs of bacterial life in the water that we found on Mars, learning more about the atmosphere, really just kind of studying Mars as a whole.
Yeah. You know, I think the whole thing is fascinating. I think the universe is vast and huge. I happen to believe that there's probably countless other worlds out there that we'll probably never find. I just want to get your perspective. What do you believe is out there in all that space?
Yeah, totally. You know, we have explored so little of space, and there's just literally so much more out there, so many more galaxies and planets. So I think that there's just so much out there that we don't know, that there has to be something. I don't necessarily know if it's right here on Mars and right next to us, but there's definitely something out there somewhere. Well,
you're going to have to go find it for us, Alyssa, because they're not going to send me. So we're going to be counting on you to go discover what's out there. Alyssa Carson, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
That's great stuff. All right, up next.
Newsmax TV is now America's fastest growing cable news channel. We give you the real news you need. So subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up. If you like this video, share it with your friends. Newsmax TV streams live on YouTube for free. Newsmax TV, real news for real people.